So I do know that there's like a East Coast versus West Coast thing. Like there are different foot issues.
Yeah.
So what's the East Coast issue?
So I had residency on the East Coast, and then I practiced in the West Coast. And from my perspective, there's a lot more ice falls on the East Coast, broken bones, seasonal kind of things. And on the West Coast, I'm dealing with people who are stepping on sea urchins or being stung by stingrays.
So it's the natural environment that's around you.
Environment.
When you're at a party, you know, and you say, I'm a podiatrist, do people instantly start asking for free advice and want to show their feet?
Tamron, all the time.
Yeah.
I imagine so, right?
All
just pick
the
off their
time.
shoes.
You could be at a bar and somebody will hear that you're a podiatrist and whip off their shoe.
They'll just start untying.
It's incredible. Like it's
oh,
absolutely
really?
amazing.
And so okay, you're at a bar, I'm at Chili's, and then you whip your foot off. What do I do? Do you say, I'm good, here's my card?
To be honest, I still talk to them and treat them, and I try to help them.
Same.
You know, it's... Thank you. Yeah.
Has there been a case that you've seen that was like, this is seriously the toughest thing I've ever seen? Toughest case?
Yeah. Well,
oh boy.
I think if anyone has watched the show, there was an individual on the show, his name's Jeff Ortega, and when I tell you about one person that like really pulled at my personal heartstrings, he was born with Proteus syndrome, and Proteus syndrome is basically like elephant man disease, and it's something that he can't help. He can only manage.
Oh my gosh!
And his mother, she's so beautiful and really like takes time out of her day to care for her son. And the love that she has for him and the bond that they have now just over this issue, it just doesn't stop him. And he just rides through it and tries to live the best quality of life that he can.
How is he now? He came in to see you?
So I treated him on one of the episodes, and the main thing that I could personally do for him was make him a custom pair of shoes. I personally did not make them, but we took a molded model of his feet and really tried to get his quality of life better by just walking from here to there, A to Z, just better. And I couldn't do anything surgically, but I could definitely help him.
We're back with the doctors from TLC's hit show, My Feet Are Killing Me. Foot and ankle surgeons Ebonie Vincent and Brad Schaeffer still with us. And Dr. Schaeffer's patient is now with us, Kiara. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Listen, it can't be easy to share this moment with the doctor, let alone all of us.
It's not.
And I instantly looked down at your feet when you walked in. What happened? What was going on with you?
Well, I initially had an ingrown toe, which means an extra toe, basically going inside of this foot right here.
Doctor, okay, so most of us think ingrown nail, but this is an ingrown toe?
Correct. So she actually had a form of polydactyly. Polydactyly is more common on the outside of the foot.
What's polydactyly mean?
Where you kind of grow like a sixth toe. Okay. So, in Kiara's case, she had an extra bone growing inside her big toe, and that made the appearance look like she had a double toe. So it was an enlarged toe. It was affecting her daily life, working out, socially.
It was affecting your dating life?
Yes.
In what way?
Of course, because they would just judge me. Guys would ask, what does your feet look like? Is it attractive? Can I see it? Yeah, all different types of things. And then immediately they would
Were you always wearing clothes, so shoes?
Yes, sometimes, yes. Definitely in the house, too.
And this was something you dealt with your whole life?
For 25 years.
25 years?
Yes, yes.
And so when you found out there was a solution to this issue?
I initially sought help, and that's when I seen Dr. Schaeffer.
Oh my gosh, so what did you do? I keep looking down at your feet. And I love that you have
I can do it for you.
No, you have your Birkenstocks on. I don't want to mess up your outfit. How long of a process was it, first of all, and what did you have to do?
So initially, we just needed to take an x-ray to see exactly what was going on in there. It could be, a tumor or a soft tissue mass. You really don't know. So I was relieved to just see that it was an extra bone. And when you have something like that, you can really just go in there, excise that extra bone, and really make some nice suture technique to sew the skin up and really have her a normal looking toe, and that's what she deserves.
Right, and this was before you healed up, because it looks much better here in person than it does there.
Right.
And do you feel your quality of life has improved?
I feel much more confident. I feel much more confident in my appearance. I wear my feet out more, of course. I feel better.
That's a part of this show. It's not just for us to be able to ooh-ah. It's this moment.